Once upon a time, somewhere off the coast of British Columbia was a cluster of islands. They belonged to an ancient and powerful nation called the Haida people. They've made a home of this land thousands of years ago and are still very proud to be the first nation of Haida Gwaii. As with many of our indigenous people here in Canada, stories and legends were the main vessel in which knowledge, culture, and wisdom were shared. So today, I've decided it is my turn to tell you a very special story about these islands. I've heard that story many times since we landed foot here 3 weeks ago, and it keeps making me wonder if Haida Gwaii doesn't hold even more mystery than I thought it did. The story always starts with a trip. Being quite remote, you don't just get to Haida Gwaii by mistake. You make the decision to come all the way here because you heard that someone you know have moved there for some inexplicable reasons, or you heard somewhere you can't even remember that it was a bucket list travel destination and you feel sort of a call. Then you plan your trip, 2 or 3 weeks visiting the area, seeing the beautiful landscapes, big old trees, mountain tops, and learning about Haida arts and culture before returning home and move on with your life. But then, once you get here, nothing goes according to plan. You find a comfortable place to stay, and you find yourself in need of slowing down. You start picking crystals at the beach. You make your own bread, and you realize soon enough that your usual perception of time is altered for some reason. It's like you've always been here, and yet you find you need more time to discover this place that intrigues you more and more as you stay. Then someone offers you a job that is magically a perfect match to your skill set, without asking for a resume or even without knowing your last name. And since everything here costs about twice what you're used to pay at home, you are more than happy to get to work. Suddenly your 2-week trip has been extended to a month, just like that, and it feels right to stick around a bit longer. The pace of life here seems to sink into you, and you enjoy the simple moments of your daily life, seeing them with fresh eyes, it seems. Then, on one early morning, you notice you are slowly becoming part of the islands yourself. It feels natural to stay a bit longer again. A month and a half, perhaps. Where's the urgency to leave, right? And it's just so beautiful here. You want to get a bit more time to properly see all the nice places. And the more you get to know your new employer, the more you understand you have a lot in common and you get along very well. You have oddly similar visions of life and core values. Everything seems to flow so well that again, you get the weird sensation of belonging here. For us, the rest of the story hasn't been told yet, but for a lot of people here, weeks has become months, then years, and finally decades. Haida Gwaii has this mystical power of attracting you to stay, charming you with beauty and possibilities. We have found ourselves a very rewarding job to give a hand on a land to be restored after logging to a sustainable homestead. We've been working to weatherproof a future workshop, fencing the garden, and we are also building a wraparound porch and greenhouse for the cabin. It's fun to be a small part of a project that is quite similar in a lot of ways to what we are aiming to do at home. Our journey here in Haida Gwaii is only beginning, and the legend says that we lost a lot of video footage from inexplicable technical issues. Maybe it is some sort of magnetic field around the islands. We might have to stay again a bit longer, so you can also see the unique landscapes in all their glory. Or who knows, maybe you'll have to come and see by yourself. Have a good week.